Well, play about to start in just under 10 minutes, and this is the position from which Sri Lanka will take off on day 2. They won the toss, elected to bat first. 85 for 2 is the score. Mahela Jayawardene, the skipper, not out 16. He's got Warnapura for company, who's batting on 50.
It's important time. That is beautiful. He's really such a classy player. He doesn't try and overhit any of his shots. This was a mere push. But that's a good shot. That's an easy put away for Jayawardene. That's going to get him 4.
He played much of a cricket, but if you keep bowling him like this, he will just keep hitting you like that.
And again, that brings up the 50. 2 in a row. Short balls, that brings up the 50 of the partnership. It's a no ball. He's taken it. It's a cotton ball, but it's a no ball. Now this is one that cannot be reviewed, and that the logic behind that is that when the umpire has signaled a no ball, whether it is or it isn't, the batsman may have changed his shot in the process of hearing that no ball, so you cannot review this. Now again it lands behind the line and it skids forward.
Well, the rule clearly says that you can't challenge the umpire here.
Runs are coming rather quickly this morning. Nice shot.
Warnapura goes for the hook shot. He makes good contact there.
Chance of a run out here. Oh, it was very, very close. Very, very close. He hit the batsman on the way. Didn't really go through. And Sachin thinks that he was going to hit the stumps.
Yes, there was some indecision there. There was sort of yes, no, and then a stutter. And Sachin Tendulkar sort of got the throw in quickly enough, but very fortunately, I think Warnapura got in between.
Down the track and hit it sweetly. And he bowled a short delivery. Wasn't really in control, Warnapura, but got 4 runs off it.
In pockets, and that's put away. Good looking shot. Did it go the distance? Yes, it did.
Is that an appeal? Did the ball straighten from that angle? It did straighten, but not quite enough for the umpire to give it, and they're calling for a review. They've asked for the first review. Now here it is. Did the ball straighten enough to go on and hit the stumps? Now it's been declared not out. First thing that they will review is, was it a no ball? It wasn't. That's okay. Secondly, did it pitch outside leg? Did he hit it? That's the other one. Here it lands, it straightens. Did he hit it? No, I don't think. And that's all that he can probably, the factual information. Now, where did it strike him? It straightened, and I think it's going down leg, but I don't know what the third umpire is going to tell him.
Is one of the indicators is that we can see the off stump when the ball wraps the pad, which fairly says that it did hit around leg stump when it did hit. And there is something else that we can see, which I don't believe the third umpire can take into account. He can take it up to that point, the point of impact. Height also seems all right, Arun, but he's got to decide. He's got to decide now. History is being created.
It's also got 6 feet to travel, more than 6 feet to travel actually, 2 meters. So those are all the factual information that's being transmitted. I doubt whether that can be given out, and I'd be very, very surprised if that is, because to me, from the naked eye, it was certainly very, very difficult to give. This is the first review. It's taking a little long. Now it's up to umpire Benson to reverse his decision or stick with it. He's got all the relevant info.
He still doesn't seem to... Yes, there it comes. That's the decision. It's not out, and so India have lost out on a review.
Yes, it was a bit of a long shot in any case. Harbhajan Singh's ball did not turn. So that was the review. And the first review has been turned down. So unsuccessful. India now has only 2. That is a good shot. It's over-pitched, it's been driven, which is his forte, and he's done it handsomely. This track. Oh, that's been put down. Little stiff there, Dinesh Karthik. This is a big let-off. That is a straightforward opportunity. The outside edge, into the hands and out.
That went through a little quicker. He got up early, the hands were not in the right position, the fingers were closed early, and so a let-off. Big disappointment for the Indians.
That's in the air but in the gap as well. Perfectly executed. Great shot.
There it is. It's 100, his second test match 100, and a first on home soil for Malinda Warnapura. It's been a classy innings. Problems early on yesterday, but has weathered that storm and has grown in confidence.
Getting hundreds could be contagious, and he's followed up that one in the Caribbean with another. Again, it's been a very, very good disciplined innings. He's played within his limitations, and 13 boundaries, never was it intimidated.
Session that has produced 37 overs and no wickets for the Indians. And so their lunch maybe won't taste as good as they would have hoped. But what a wonderful session for Sri Lanka. Warnapura, his second test match 100, first on home soil, and the captain still there, Mahela Jayawardene, on a 66 not out. A partnership so far, 148 runs in a sunshine here at the SSC this morning. Well, no one knows what will happen after lunch because it's starting to become a little cloudier.
And to make the reverse swings work or to come to an effect, I think you do need a lot of pace to beat the bat, especially on these sort of surface. It does work. We have made it work here in Sri Lanka. It does swing here. In the air, oh, dropped it. I think it did carry. Out. That's gone. That's beautifully bowled. Harbhajan Singh given a little bit of a flight, bit of a turn there for him, and nicely taken in the slip.
Well, a catch is taken. Rahul Dravid takes a sitter. Now has this turned? Yep, it's turned and it's bounced. You could see how high up on the shoulder of the bat it's taken. We're into the second session of day 2, and there's been a little bit of spin and bounce already. Wonderful innings from Malinda Warnapura, the second test match century, but it's ended now, 212 for 3. Now, that was interesting. It's a bold shot from Samawera because it's only his 6th delivery.
That's close. That is close. Ooh, that turned sharply. Not sure that if that would have been hitting the stumps, but definite a huge turn there. Not sure Anil Kumble that if he want to take another review, he's already wasted one.
Well, used one. He's already used one. But if they're not going to call for a review here, it means that Dinesh Karthik isn't absolutely sure himself that it's come back enough, and that's why it hasn't come back enough. It would not have gone on to hit the stumps. Didn't turn enough with him. This was a possibility of getting a review, but Dinesh Karthik saying to Kumble no, he doesn't think it would have come back enough to hit the stump, so therefore restrained himself from using another opportunity.
Enough to really bother anybody. Now that is a splendid hit. Samaraweera hasn't moved, there is no need. But he does hesitate to go around the wicket. Now that's very well played. Waited for the ball to turn, just a wee bit short, and he's used that to guide it to third man for a boundary, which will end the over at 240 for 3. That's going to be 4.
How other guys are feeling. Nice touch. Zaid Khan is definitely not the quickest. Lumbered after that, and it's gone away for 4.
Spun across from probably the rough on the leg stump, and even beat wicketkeeper Karthik, who really wasn't in position. Flighted down the ground, beats mid-on, and that's running down for 4. Very, very good on the front foot. Samaraweera waits for those and doesn't fail to make use of it. Do their wicket a lot. He hoiks this one over mid-wicket, or so doesn't get enough bat, in fact, to hit it over, but gets sufficiently to get it to the square leg boundary for 4. Oh, that was a great delivery. You could be very disappointed when you don't get a batsman out to something like that, and that was reflected in the looks, the actions of Anil Kumble. Spun across, didn't get a great stride forward, but deserved a wicket.